Benza! All right, white supremacists coming through.
He's a liar.
Guy calling for black genocide coming through. How do you know I was talking about you?
You're always talking about me and rebel life.
Hey, that's what you always like. This is what you live for, man.
I don't live for you, Daryl.
You always love it when people talk about you.
Donald Trump, we are here to save your presidency, and we are here to hopefully save the world. We voted for you to put America first. We voted for you to stay out of wars, not to inflame the Middle East, not to adhere to this neocon logic of regime change, all this nonsense that we've already experienced and which has already failed. You are slipping into it once again, and we are telling you to stop. There is plenty of time to stop now. Do not do anything else in Syria. Don't listen to the pro-war voices like Daryl Lamont Jenkins and the Antifa.
Oh, lovely. I get my name put on there.
They might claim that they support you, but all they want is more war. We want to put America first. We do not want to engage in any kind of conflict.
You're fucked up for bombing Syria.
Unless we are attacked or unless some vital national interest is at stake.
You want to go after real
What's
enemies?
at stake in
What's
Syria?
wrong with the megaphone?
What's at stake in Syria? Ivanka's tears? Is that what's at stake?
But he's the reason why you got
See, approval from CNN? Is that what's at stake? Nothing's at stake in Syria. Leave it alone. Syria has a rightful, legitimate leader. His name is Bashar al-Assad.
So naturally you support him.
He is a secular leader who is a civilized man, unlike the disgusting people he is opposing, that is ISIS, the remnants of Al-Qaeda, and rebels who are trying to overthrow his legitimate regime. We support Assad. We want to have reasonable diplomatic relations with Assad. We do not want to engage in regime change in that region. We've seen this before, Donald Trump, and you're doing it again. We saw this with George W. Bush. George W. Bush. It's hard to remember it, but he claimed we're going to have a humble foreign policy. We're not going to engage in any humanitarian interventions like Bill Clinton. What happens? 2.5 years later, we are at war. We are in an endless campaign with no end in sight, a war that is ongoing in Iraq and that serves no one. What have we conceivably gained from the Iraq campaign? What? What have we conceivably gained from the Iraq campaign? Absolutely nothing. We have led to the deaths of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands, if not a million people in the region. And we have wasted some $1 to $2 trillion in that region. $1 to $2 trillion. Why are we doing it again? Why can we not learn lessons from history? Why can't we learn the lesson that someone like Bashar al-Assad, though not perfect, is a far better leader in the region than ISIS or whatever kind of terrorist thugs are opposing him? Why can't we learn a lesson from history? Tulsi Gabbard has learned a lesson. Tulsi Gabbard disagrees with me in a lot of things. But whatever I want to say, I won't say that. But whatever you want to say about Tulsi Gabbard, she learned a lesson from history like any sensible human being would. Why can't you do it, Donald Trump? That's what we counted on. When we voted for you, we were counting on you to be able to avoid wars like this. This is what you promised everyone. You denounced the Iraq War.